How are you doing? How are you doing? Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. If you'd like to join in today, please come to sit already. Make yourself comfortable. Check in with your body. And as always, we're going for 45 minutes. As always, I'm saying always, like sometimes I'm just going over time without really realizing it. Happened to me 2 days ago. So I'm paying special care right now to not go over time. But yeah, welcome in. And we're starting at 7 o'clock. And yesterday evening I realized that's something that I like to share today with you. And it's difficult to explain. It goes back into a little bit of experience, what I learned in yoga, and something that I think is not right for me to do anymore. Something that comes out from this experience that I'm doing here, that I'm teaching here daily, right? And it's about being authentic. And in the yoga teacher training that I did, we kind of learned don't bring your shit to the student. So take your shit for yourself. Everybody has something going on in their life, right? But then I think, yeah, that's not really how this whole thing here online works, for sure. And also in real life classes, you also want to make sure that people have a deep connection with you, so you need to tell them about your life. You need to not just only be happy, but tell them from your struggles. And make sure that you have a connection with them, or with you, that I have a connection with you. And so I realized that it's not just laughing that is, or smiling, laughing and smiling, that is important in the yoga class here with me, but also being honest sometimes and being authentic and telling you guys, hey, I'm not doing so well right now, but don't worry, I'm doing good. It's just like realizing that it's not putting up a mask right now in front of me, but being myself, being authentic. It's really important. So I can connect to you guys in a deeper level. Yeah. So with that said, it's already 7:01, 1 minute in already. Today's topic is happiness. And what is happiness for you? My name is Marcel, and I'm not alone here right now, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here just for the instructions. So with that said, what is happiness for you? Sit down either on a sitting pillow, sit down either on some books, and get along from your sitting bones to the top of the head, breathing in. Breathing out. And realizing that for me, at least for me, happiness is about being authentic. Happiness is about not putting a mask on, right? I don't mean a little mask that you need to protect yourself from COVID. No, I'm meaning like a mask, a whole mask. That is covering your face, covering who you are. It's being about authentic for me? What is it about you? What is happiness for you? Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And releasing. Into the belly, into the chest. Getting long from your sitting bones to the top of the head, and from there release your hands by your sides. Breathing in deep, lifting the hands up by your sides. And you have the hands overhead. Hold your breath there for a second. Breathing out, releasing the hands. Releasing the hands by your sides, holding your breath here for just a moment, and then breathing in again. The hands are overhead, hold your breath for just a second, and then release again. Go in your rhythm, continue on your own. Your palms are pointing forward. Get long when you have the hands over the head. From your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Extend out of the shoulders and release. Go one more time. And today we're going a little bit slower, honoring what is in our body right now. Great job. Release your arms down. Bring your hands to your thighs and move the palms forward and backward, connecting the palms to your thighs. Then feeling what is there on the palms right now. Is there warmth or is there coldness? What is there on your thighs right now? Is there warmth or coldness or something else? What do you feel sitting up tall from your sitting bones to the top of the head? Coming into your body here. Breathing in deep. Connecting to what happiness means to you. Release. Slowly stand up, take your time. This standing up is also part of the exercise, so really take your time. It's an exercise in itself, so how do you stand up? Stand up as mindfully as you can, even maybe just sitting a moment and thinking about standing up. And from there, what kind of movements are you doing to stand up? Good. And from there, shake your feet. Your hands a little. No need to hurry here. We're going quite slow. Hey, Josh Smart 711. How are you doing today? Good to have you. So we're going quite slow today. If you like to join in, just join in. So happy to see you around. And today's topic is happiness, and yeah, if you like, you can join in, or if you like to chat a little bit, you're very welcome to do that too. How are you doing today? Hope your day is going well. And from there, we're going not sweat-driven, no sweat-driven class, but more awareness-based. So we really want to come into our body, feel how our body is feeling today. And feel what happiness means to you. Lift your arms up forward and then extend the thumb and bring the thumb in. Extend the thumb and bring the thumb in. I hope your day is going well. And then circling the thumb forward. Circling the thumb forward. And circling the thumb back. Connecting to your right arm and comparing it to the left arm, or the other side around, connecting to your left arm and comparing it to the right arm. Are you moving your fingers maybe in this? Good. And release, shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders and bring your hands up. Make fists here and go up and down with your wrists. Up and down. Great. And again, connecting with your right arm and left arm, feeling. Do they feel different, the right arm and the left arm? Good. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Good morning to you too. And then from here, bring your fingers forward and up, claw your fingers. And fists. Claw your fingers and fists. So just 50%. You don't need to go, I'm a lion, but it's rather like, I'm a cat, meow. Yeah, right? So don't go too far. Just 50% and release again. I gotta say, my feet became large. Whoa, your feet became large? Did you train them or what happened to them? Just stand hip width apart. I have size 43 now. Wow. From what size did you come up at there? From 41 or 40? Or 42? I mean, it's good to see what happened in your body, right? Good to connect with that, connect with change, right? Release, shake your wrists, shake your elbows, your shoulders. Good. I used to only wear 39, 40. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So are you still in your growth phase then? Or are you like maybe 18 right now? I'm not sure. How old are you? And why do you experience that growth right now? Or why did you experience that? Are you still young? And from here, just jump out of the knees. But you're right, yeah. Completely honoring that growth, right? In your body. Jump out of your knees, release the shoulders, release the neck a lot. It's exactly what this lesson is about. To see what changes in your body as well. Maybe you're getting old. Probably not in your case, but right now. But of course you're getting not younger, I mean. See how things are changing. How you need to take more care for your body. Time. I'm still growing? Okay. Yeah. It's really good that you see the change in your body. It's really mature, sorry. Mature. You're no mature. Mature. Jump out of your knees, release your shoulders, release your neck a lot. And this exercise is very much underrated, as it activates the whole body. And we really want to jump out of the knees and release all the muscles that are not needed right now. So maybe some of the belly muscles are released, some of the shoulders are released. The shoulders are jumping with this jumping motion, and the neck is jumping as well. Great. So Josh, yeah, really good to have you and to hear your thoughts about this growing. That's really good to connect with that. Very awesome job, man. Good, and release again. Connect your hands together, interlace the fingers and go circling your wrists right now. Circling the wrists. How does that feel? And you're not grabbing on hard, but you're soft. You're soft and kind right now to yourself. And just circling the wrists. So, you know, a lot of men tend to be like raw, strong all the time, but we can also be soft by grabbing on softly and looking where our wrists can go, right? And this is a quality that you can learn, right? And that you maybe is valuable for you. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers, shake your elbows. Good. From there, I've been getting into archery lately. Wow, that's great. That's great. How is that? How is that for you? That sounds interesting, adventurous. Then bring the mounts of the fingers together and release the fingers down and press in to this feeling. Bring the mounts of the fingers together, all the mounts of the fingers. Press in and release. So when you press in, feel the mounts of the fingers connecting to each other and then release again. Okay, you got some bruises, yeah, nothing severe. From archery, do you do the medieval archery? You know, there are fights going on, like these play fights, that are quite rough. I saw some on YouTube. So there are also archers, and there are like fighters, and then they fight 2 against 2 or something, with one archer and a fighter, or 2 fighters, and they're quite rough, right? Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a little bit, good. And one more time, having the feeling of all the mounts connect to each other, right? Pushing in and releasing. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. The scene just sometimes hits my left arm when I shoot an arrow. You mean? Yeah. That's that. You know, I don't know the scene. You mean eine Szene? You're meaning like, yeah. I know what you want to say. I think. Kind of gives you a quick pain in your arm when you shoot an arrow, right? Yeah. I think you need to. It's hard for me to say. I need to look that up a little bit. If you like, I can write you a message later, maybe. But now, as you're really knowing that, that's a good thing to connect with that. Yeah, it hurts, right? Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And yeah, we're kind of in this exercise today, we're kind of focusing a little bit on the arms. So maybe that's good exercises that we're doing today for you. And of course you can look these exercise sequence also up on the live on the YouTube. I'm going to post this video later on YouTube. But yeah, these exercises should help you. However, the motion here is of course different, right? Because there's a heavy pull there, and we're not pulling in yoga, right? It's like drawing an arrow. Like imagine pulling something, right? Bring your arms forward and pull the arms backward, right? Imagine just pulling them backward. And this is also an exercise that I learned here to kind of train a little bit at least your pulling muscle, because yoga has a flaw, you know, Josh. Yoga has a flaw. This is mainly there are no pulling exercises involved. So we're always pushing away from the floor. And also with an arrow, right? You're drawing the arrow, right? You're drawing the arrow back. And then when you release it, right, there's a kind of like this moment where whoosh, everything is released. And I guess what you could try to do is trying to activate your muscles, right? Activate your muscles, and instead of releasing your muscles with the kind of like whoosh, with the arrow, like whoosh, your hand is going forward, right? You can try to keep your muscles engaged there. So trying back, keep your muscles engaged, right? All the muscles engaged. The front hand engaged, the back hand engaged. And what you're doing, you're just releasing it and you're staying in this position. Probably, I could imagine that something pulls you really fast, right? So if you're really in control and the motion, I think that could help. But this is just my opinion. Maybe see with your instructor. Speak with your instructor there. What is happening? There are 3 types of bows I use. The traditional bow, the sports bow, and the compound bow. The compound is the smallest and easiest to use, yeah. Okay. It's very interesting. So bring your hands forward and then draw, just do the back right now. And release again, bring your hands forward and draw to the back. Probably you were already more advanced and you figured that out, what I told you already. And you're doing that already, so don't worry about it. If I said something that you already know, or yeah. And then shake your arms out, come to the side, and come just to a good stance again. And we're doing something that's really, really good. The traditional is not as large, but the hardest to use. It's interesting. So we're doing a wet towel exercise. What is this, right? We're engaging the knees, engaging the thighs. You're releasing the arms by your sides. And from there, we move the belly button to the left and to the right. Belly button to the left and to the right. And we're releasing our arms. Our arms are completely released. Shaking them right and left. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. So keeping them in place. The knees and the thighs are so much engaged that they don't want to move. And just move with your belly button to the left and the right. Great. And this, you can either look to the right and to the left, or you can look straight forward. Great. And from there, this creates a lot of space in the shoulders, in the spine, in the lower spine. There's a massage in the wrists. There is a great massage. Great, you're doing awesome. Keeping your knees and your thighs engaged. And especially if you're sitting a lot, this is a super, super great exercise. And from there, release. Doing amazing. Releasing and just seeing if there's still some impulses of left and right in your body. And if there is, connect with these impulses and shift yourself forward and to the right. That is where the middle is, right? With these impulses, if you still feel them, this is where the middle of your body lies. And from there, shift yourself forward to the right, to the back, and circling to the left. And trying to keep the feet connected. And additionally, if you like to challenge yourself, you can release the arms down. Just release them down wherever they want to go. And you need to be very careful in leaning back so you're not falling. If you're falling, just laugh about it. And switch the side, other side around. Other side around. Yeah. So with which bow does it happen? With the traditional bow, that is the hardest to use? Or with which bow does it happen most, that you're hurting yourself? Good. And from there, next time we're forward, we're planting the feet down completely, connecting to the floor right now. The toes, we want to feel the toes connected to the floor, the big toe mound connected to the floor, the outer sides of the feet connected to the floor, and the heels connected to the floor. Good. And throughout this connection of the feet to the floor, of all the points on the feet, the toes, we want to shift the weight towards the toes. The big toe mound, the outer sides of the feet, and the heels. And we want to distribute the weight throughout the feet, throughout the foot, throughout the feet. Good. And from there, breathing in, standing up as tall as you can. Great. Just in this position, as tall as you can, as proud as you can. Good. And from there, bring your hands together. And we're doing one, wait, let me just, traditional, because it expels the most power. Ah, wow, it needs the most power to use. Yeah, expels, probably expels, yeah, releasing the most power. Yeah, I see there. Good, bring your hands together. It's very interesting. The bow action going on. You're really, I see you're really passionate about bows. That's awesome to have a passion, right? Warm up your hands there. Warming up your hands right now. And bring your hands in front of your face so that you feel the warmth emitting from your hands on your face, on the skin of the face. And from there, release your hands down to your face, onto your eyes, and feel the fingers connected to your skin. And from there, as the rain would fall down, draw your fingers down, refreshing yourself with some rain. Releasing the hands and bring your hands up. Whew, next to your shoulders, a little bit above your shoulders. And this is one of my favorite exercises, Josh. Maybe you know it already, I'm not sure. But very cool to see you again joining in here. Really much honor that. And also you are telling me about your archery, which is super, super awesome. So getting long from the feet to the top of the head, breathing in deep. Next time, breathing in deep, get long from your shoulders to your fingers. Breathing in deep, extending the shoulders out to the fingers. Next time, breathing in, extend the fingers away from each other. Breathe in deep. And last time, imagine you want to hug the whole world right now. Breathing in deep, getting longer from the feet to the top of the head, from the shoulders to the fingers, and extending your fingers away from each other. And as soon as you breathe out, give the whole world a big hug. How does that feel? Smiling here a little. Releasing. And changing the hug. So other arm on top. Good. So have you done archery from a top of a horse? I mean, that's a little bit much to ask for, but I don't know, you know? I don't know what you're doing. So maybe. So I saw people doing that, and also like archery with the feet. I mean, that's hard probably. Drawing a bow with the feet. Yeah, that almost looks like a yoga pose then, at one point. Release the hands, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows. Good. And from here, just shift your hips a little bit to the left and lean to the right, drawing the belly in and up. You can extend the left hand on top. And you lean to the right, shifting your hips to the left, and then switch around. Just little tiny, don't push yourself too much. Drawing the belly in and up. Protecting, leaning a little bit. Great. Shaking. And from here, releasing your body forward and kind of start circling here. Releasing your hands and circling over the top, releasing down. Just checking in with your body. If something hurts, please feel free to just stop. So you can bend your knees a lot here. Great. Have you also seen the pictures of like beautiful women shooting arrows with their feet or something like that? Probably know, you know, if you're into archery and you mock that or something, you make fun of it, right? And from there, whew, release again, and let's do something for our hamstrings today. So bring the left foot forward, the right foot backward. From there, extend the front foot so that it's just bent this little tiny bit. Your back foot can be bent a lot. And from there, grab onto your hips and feel with your thumbs on the back, on your lower back, that the lower back doesn't start to round. Hinge forward. And you want to keep your lower back straight, right? And what's happening is that we create this hamstring stretch in the left leg right now. And we want to get long from the hips to the top of the head. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest one time. And as you release the breath out, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Feel a hamstring stretch here, good. Keeping your back straight and then release, change around. Other foot forward. Back foot bent, front foot straight. Hinge at the hips. Ooh, great. Hinging at the hips. Get long from the hips to the head. Shoulders onto the back. Doing amazing. Get long from the hips to the head. Breathing in deep. And as you release your breath, sink maybe a little bit deeper. Check with your lower spine, so you can check with one hand if your spine is rounded and their vertebrae are sticking out. If not, they are in. And if you have any questions, always feel free. If anything is unclear, feel free to ask. Shake your legs, and we're going one more time. And then we're slowing down, slowly coming to Shavasana. Shake your legs. And let's go one more time. Left foot forward, right foot back, hinging at the hips. You know the drill already. Back foot is bent. And you want to feel the hamstring stretch here. We're here in the big thigh. Great. Breathing in deep. And as you're breathing out, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Keeping your spine straight, really important. Releasing, hinging at the hips. Shake your leg, and other side. Great. Hinging at the hips. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Breathing out. Sinking maybe a little bit deeper. And from there, release. Shake your feet. Shake your feet. And then slowly come to lie down. Lie down on your back. Come to the front of the mat, lie down onto your back. Ooh. Good. First of all, bring your knees in and up. Bring your elbows close to your body. And from there, shift your hips up into the sky, shift your lower back up, your upper back up, push into the elbows, breathing in deep. Keep your knees together. So you don't want to have the knees fall to the outside, but keep the knees together. Pushing into the elbows. Great job. Looking up into the sky. Doing amazing. Breathing in deep, looking over the head if you can, and then release your spine slowly down to the floor. Whoop, good shot. Shake your feet a little bit. And today I'll invite you to do some floor twerking. Haven't done that in quite some time. We haven't done that. We lift the hips up 5 centimeters off the floor, bring your elbows next to the body, fingers are pointing up into the sky. And we lift up so slightly the hips and then release down. And we're doing that quite fast, up and down. And we just create some hits in our hips. This releases a lot of our lower tension in the back. And just smoothly, not too hard, not too less, just in the middle. It should feel really, really good. If it doesn't feel good, just release and don't do it. And try to really focus on your lower spine, on the hips. Good. And release, breathing in deep. Good. And from there, let's find a wall together. Let's find a wall together today and shift our hips towards the wall. Sit down on the wall. Whoop. Shawn, can you please move out of the side a little bit? Shift the hips towards the wall. Take your time finding a wall, then shifting the leg up onto the wall. Whoop. And we're in an inversion. Please first of all check in. How does that feel to you right now? If that feels great, awesome. If it doesn't feel good to you, if there's some pain in your body, just feel free to come out of it and try again another day and see how it feels there. And if this feels good, bring your elbows next to the body, fingers are pointing up, and you can go deeper if you like. So going deeper is hips into the sky, grab onto your hips, whoop, or hips lifting from the floor, let's say that, and extend your feet. And now what you want to do is just look up into the sky, not looking left or right, because there's a lot of pressure on your head. We kind of just want to look up into the sky. And this is called an inversion because all of our blood that was stuck in the toes is coming down into our body. And we want to reoxygenate that blood. Great. We're breathing in deep and breathing out. Really give some weight through the elbows down into the floor. And then slowly stepping down a few feet. And I'll invite you to come directly into Shavasana today. So let me explain what Shavasana is if you don't know it already. So extending the feet, toes are facing away from each other. Bring your hands next to your body, even palms are pointing up towards the sky. Breathing in deep. And from here, when you have felt how the blood was maybe sickering back into your toes, just be in Shavasana right now. Just be. Release your breath, natural breath, right? Just be. We'll get you back to your body in around 2 minutes. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. And when you're ready, coming back to your body. Drawing the knees in towards your belly and shifting yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. And from there, releasing your shoulders, the neck, the tongue, softening the skin of the face, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Release everything into the floor. And connect again to what happiness means to you. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. With your next breath in, lift yourself up by your side and come in a final sitting pose. Final sitting pose. Bring your hands in front of the heart together as soon as you're there. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands in front of the heart together. Honoring your yoga practice today. Releasing the hands, opening the eyes, and welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful day wherever you are on the world, in the world. And thank you so much for practicing with me. With that said, you can find me here every day from 7 o'clock to 7:45 Central European Time. Next to that, I also have a YouTube channel if you like that content here. All the live streams will be uploaded to YouTube. You can check that out, give me a subscribe and hit the bell there. And hit on the bell there. If you have any questions or suggestions or or ideas, hit me up via Discord or hit me up right here in the Twitch chat. I honor that deeply, thank you so much. And of course, if you can give me a follow here on Twitch, that would also help me out a lot. Thank you so much for that. With that said, we are going to rate somebody if there aren't any questions anymore. So let's go, let's do that. And again, I wish you a wonderful day. And let's see who we can rate today. Let's see who we can rate today. If somebody's on. Yeah, there's nobody on. Fortunate. Let's see if we can rate somebody in the fitness world. The fitness world. Fitness and health. Yeah, I guess we can rate her. TD Punch Princess. I'm not sure who she is, but let's just rate her. So with that said, have a wonderful day. And yeah, see you very soon. See you very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here. Follower or subscriber only chat. Yeah, well, That's alright. Let's Raider. Have a wonderful day. See you very soon. Let's go. Bye bye. It's the first time I see that. Bye bye, you guys. Have a great day. See you soon.